want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution.
Listen, it's eliminatoire, sotto di evento. And if we don't win this here today, it could mean another early exit from Europe for Montpellier. It's a top of the pool clash, and yes, the playoffs may have come early. Bonjour everyone, and welcome back along to the Montpellier career mode, where today we take on Bath Rugby. It is 1v2, and the two teams are on 21 and 19 points respectively. Win this, and you top the pool. Lose it, and you may not make the next round. That will have to wait and see until afterwards. Of course, hopefully we win this one and come out on the right side of things. There is some tough pulls as well to come through out of a second place team. I see teams like Connacht, while looking earlier, are smashing it in their European group. Today though, it is Bath, and they are missing a couple of key players. You may notice this back row has Levi Douglas, Kalen Doris and Toby Falatau at 6, 7 and 8. There's no room for Underhill, who is out injured, and also Will Chudley gets the nod at scrum half with no place for the injured Cook as well. This is a team we're going to have to look out for. This midfield experience and explosiveness. Jamie Roberts and Jonathan Joseph. We know about the finishing attributes of Rory McConaughey on that outside right edge as well, but I think we should be up to this task. A team is unchanged from its emphatic display last episode. We booked ourselves the best possible chance against Ulster to come away top of our pool. And we've kept things the same as well. A hard-running midfield with a little bit of, well, flair in Arthur Vincent, who has come through very nicely in that 13 jumper. He'll part of the powerhouse of Laumape, who looks to be coming in to some very impressive form. Of course, the King is out for another week, but Teddy Thomas seems to be doing adequately enough on that left wing. McDermott and Bello, they are key once more to run this team around the park. And if we get a performance out of the likes of Kamara, Drago and Placines, we will be of a chance of winning this game. Having a look at the two benches, and there is some talent on there for Bath as well. Look at that, Priestland in 21, Willis in 22, and Homer in 23. Some good players on the bench as well. Gray 19, Ellis in 20. Look at Montpellier though, plenty of depth for us as well. Did notice a little bit of defensive lapses from Malins last episode, so Bottier may be required once again. And we've seen the explosiveness of Skinner can't force his way in despite being sublime off the bench last episode as well. Right, we are set for kickoff here. We are on the road, so we are on our away strips, the white and a bit of blue up against the blue and white, going the other way of Bath Rugby. It is Montpellier to kick off. Wind at our back, and we are underway. Final group match of the European Champions Cup. And it's deep for Bath to claim, and they run it back through Burns and quickly distribute it out wide. Up from fullback was Atkins, and he is smoked to the ground, spills the ball, and a chance now for Montpellier to spark. Dorado doing very well. Waitlago inside. Thomas getting on the ball and loses it in contact, but that is the first mistake on the first piece of attacking rugby there from Bath. And they turn it over and give us a good attacking set-piece opportunity. And what I'd love here from Montpellier would be a fast start. Let's see if we can do something here. Let's get that dummy pass out, and let's get something special going in for Laumape. There he is, the man. Oh, he's thunders it again. Two defenders gone before a high shot takes Laumape down. Right in front of the sticks. That is a gimme penalty against Brew. And surely Bello will be lining up 3 points at the sticks. Yes, he certainly will. No question about that whatsoever. Oh, what a run from Laumape. Love that composure to bash through one tackle, fend off the other, and then finally a high shot around the melon. Took him to ground, but a good start here for Montpellier. We'll rack up some early points. It's 3-0, and they lead over Bath. These two teams typically don't get high-scoring games, Now, the last 3 meetings, of course, has been 2 wins for Montpellier, and that 1 draw, which was 7-7. Hopefully, we don't see a repeat of that. This could be a turnover, though, for Bath. They don't get there quick enough, and it comes back for McDermott. And Bello smashes this one downfield. Atkins will return it back across field this time, though. And it's nicely taken there from Vincent, who runs into a heavy piece of traffic. Here is McDermott. Francois getting a nicely on the second play. Retiz, he's got Laumape there. Oh, Laumape didn't run the line on the outside. And Retiz pops the ball into touch just in front of what would have been a dangerous run to the line for Ngani Laumape. Here's Dunn to throw. Hits his man in the middle. Williams gets it nicely. And now, another big shot. And the ball comes free out of the tackle again. Advantage here for Montpellier. Proceeds away to Bello. Oh, so many numbers
advantage
here. Francois plays advantage. Laumape, another high tackle. Oh, this is getting out of control now. 2 from Atkins. And Bath playing a deadly style of game that they can't keep doing. Because take a look at this attacking mentality from Montpellier. They're going for the corner, and we want 7. We've got 3, we've got that little point of difference. Now let's amp it up a little bit. Gerardo to throw. Nicely to the front. McDermott. Bello. Look out for Laumape here. He's going to get it eventually. Is he? No, it goes wide to Retiz. It's simple as you like. Through the hands. Vincent Retiz scores. Floating behind was Laumape. And he was the constant threat to that defensive line. And that did cause them to hold in a little bit. What's the line of Laumape? He did not touch the ball, but every pass it looked like was going to be his. And that just kept the defence from spreading too wide on this man, Retiz. And that was some very, very deep play from Montpellier there. It looked like Laumape was going to be a thundering runner on one of those passes, but it just never come. And Retiz found himself wide open. And that will make it a 10-point game. There's Montpellier 10, Bath Rugby 0. Well, we're doing better than we have in the previous couple of meetings. 10-7 last time we met, the opening game of this European pool. Bath, though, need to hit back. We are 20 minutes in, and this has all been the visiting side so far early. Vincent, away to Retiz. Now Laumape's floating inside. Gets a good pass, and it just manages to be dragged over the sideline. That was dangerous for Montpellier. I like it when they get a little bit expansive, especially straight up those kickoffs. Here is Dunn, and I think we've had 2 phases, both from Bath. That's a good take from Williams, and both of them have featured knock-ons. Running at the line was Joseph. Slips it back inside to Freddie Burns. Very narrow defence here from Montpellier, and the ball goes quickly out wide. McConaughey, he's the danger man. We'll leave it to Malins. Oh, he's gone to the heavens. Big chance for Bath. Regathers, going the wrong way. Almost to Joseph. Great pass off to Doris. Now they're right there, Bath. Slips it back inside. Joseph again. The slip back pass to Urbano, I think. Or is it the back rower? We have to double check this one. Henry Thomas scores. It is the tight head prop. Not the loose. It was one of the big boys. You certainly could tell that. Joseph heavily involved. There was Doris close to the line. He got it back again to Joseph. There's a pass back. And around the corner. And the big man, Thomas, squirts himself between a couple of defenders to score. Well, game on. Just like that. Things have changed. And it's Bath Rugby who stormed their way back into the game. 10 points to 7. Freddie Burns on the money. And we have a replica scoreline from our last meeting, but we still have 50 minutes to play. There is a lot of rugby to go on this one yet, team, so do not go anywhere. Here is Montpellier, kicking off again, deep again this time. Towards that 22, there's Thomas, he's got the ball back, and suddenly fires a huge ball out wide, and another chance. Thomas on the fence, has to wait. Montpellier makes the decision to commit to the kick. Retiz looks back, finds Malins. Oh, that was good, but Malins met a heavy brick wall. He thought he had a gap there. Closed up very fast. Here's a pick and go from Bumper, finds Kamada. Lamape! What a pass! Finds a small hole for a big man like Dargo now. There's room and there's numbers. Oh, it's a dodgy pass out to Thomas. It all comes a bit unstuck there, the turnover. Excellent work, and now going into his own work, it's done. Chudley picks it, turns. Oh, Kamada almost intercepted, but it was just hung on to from Roberts. They go back to the short side of Dunn. Back towards the contact area, and this is Doris again. Strong carry from the open side flanker. Look at the more work here from Bath. Chudley holds it up, gives it nicely to McConaughey once more. Bath on the attack, looking to take the lead into the break. Turn back inside, and half a break there from Douglas. We're going to ground. Quick ball, and a chance for corner! Just goes into touch. Urbano almost broke hearts, but it is Montpellier that hang on as the two sides head to the sheds for half-time. A big comeback from Bath, but some quick snipey play almost sees the loose head prop join the tight end Thomas on the try scorer's sheet. Boy, it's been quite a game so far. Montpellier out of the blocks nice and early, but Bath fought back with their first try and only try of the half, but almost dominating right to the break and getting try number 2 as well. They may rue that missed opportunity if it does not come back their way. There was a golden chance to put some more points on the board. It is 7 points to 10 though. The home team trailing Montpellier as we head into the second half of this final group game of the European Champions Cup. So it's a chance now for Bath to get back where they want to be. Off the kickoff. I expected this one to go deep, and now with the wind at their back, it goes very deep as well. Vincent goes away to Bello. There's a bit of space here on the left side. Laumape will lead the chase. Atkins is there. He has to wait for the bounce or two.
Advantage.
Oh, he's knocked it on. Thomas comes away with it. Flank one, trying to open things up. Kamada driven backwards. Very good tackle and defence from Bath. Still advantage on our side. McDermott holds it up. Oh, Wadrago, good little ball there to Bello. Can be turned over. We may go back for a scrum here. It looks like we will. Advantage will be called. Not enough from the referee. And the knock on, the first of many from Bath in this match so far.
Bind.
Another chance here to Montpellier.
Set.
McDermott feeds. Oh, very good hit there. Right, let's do that dummy pass move again. I want to get Laumape hitting that space once more. Charging. Laumape, he's done it. Great run. Just to almost to 22. McDermott shapes. Goes a nice hit to Retiz. Now, Retiz needs a mate. He's got Vincent to the line. Vincent's over. He's got it in the corner. And Arthur Vincent, the lowest rated player in this team. The glue, though, that keeps it all together. And the 13 jumper, unfavoured, but he is unperturbed about it whatsoever. Great pass here. Quickly out wide to Retiz, and this ball back inside, hit the same line, took on the last defender, and made him pay with a great piece of finishing in the corner. Wow, the man who really has stayed in this team far longer than you'd expect. A bit like the likes of Capelli, who is still flirting around their first team. Arthur Vincent has done much the same throughout the seasons. Here is Bello. Great kick there as well. Another 2 points on the board, and Montpellier now extend that lead out to 10 points as the Bath faithful in the background have looks of disappointments in their eyes. Still a long way to go though, just under half an hour. That is a big try to score for Montpellier. A great way to get it as well. Percents, great line from him. Laumape picks it up. Tap and tell for Vanua. First one we see his name. Gets it away to Teddy Thomas. Now all alone. Thomas goes over the top. Tries to take on McConaughey. Oh, that's a great turn from the right winger. gets his kick away. And then it's picked up from Ratigues, finds Placides, who straightens things up, gets that front foot ball, turnover Bath. That was rapid, and that is an amazing tackle as well. Firing out of nowhere, Kamada coming in with a big play. Now Bath, right on halfway, they'll pick and they'll go. And it is Thomas to try score it.
Release.
He tries to force his way through. Urbano, just about scored one of his own right on half-time. Now Douglas has a little nab.
Not releasing.
That's a penalty, Montpellier. I was about to say that is close to being a turnover. But even better, it's a penalty for not releasing in the tackle. Now, we do have to remember the wind is against us now in the second half, and that is an absolute ripper of a kick from Anthony Bello. Boy, when he gets things right, he absolutely nails it. Okay, team, let's go. 20 to play. Let's make something happen. Franco in the middle. McDermott to Laumape. We've flirted with him all night long.
Release.
Just about gets a chance to score. There's a massive hole on the right. Can we get there before they plug it up? Unlikely. There's McDermott. Tate McDermott's over. Acceleration and elusive running from Tate McDermott. And the Australian is over for our third try. Well, he looked like he was in the wrong place. This is all our Mape taking on Atkins, wiping him out. Quick recycle ball finally comes back. And then a short one, Dalfa Vanua goes deep. And Tate McDermott just watched the fence open up. And Jamie Roberts looks to the heavens, he can't believe it. Well, that may sum things up. That's pretty much puts a fork in Bath and puts a fork in their aspirations to top this group. It will be Montpellier that finally get that revenge for last season, and they will go back into the playoffs for Europe. 24 points to 7. It's been a 2-week demolition job of Ulster and now Bath. In between, a bit of a struggle against the Glasgow Warriors, but it has been a season of fair dominance, you've got to say, from Montpellier, although that breakdown is a poor reflection of how good they've been tonight. That is a great short ball, finding Freddie Burns and a great drag down tackle. Pulls him just short of the 22. Tudley goes himself, nothing run there, defenders just hanging off him. Waits for Douglas, turns him back inside, the blockbuster run there for Williams. Now they're in for a chance once more, Bath, as they turn the second half of the second 40 into a Bath time. That's a great run there from Doris, he's been extraordinary tonight. Tudley gives it a bit of width, almost a turnover, missed tackle though from McDermott, and now it's Bono looking for another chance. He's gone very close. Tudley, great pass! What a tackle there on Stoke! He's been smashed backwards. Urbano again, combining with Douglas. Here's Sudley, opens it up! Stoke, the sun goes round the corner. Numbers are here on the left, and they'll grab the try eventually. It's Jamie Roberts, and this one may just have life still yet. What a run from the veteran Welshman. But it was almost a bit like hot potato rugby from Bath. Chudley sometimes holds on a little bit too long. Stoke tries to turn it back inside, but that run was nothing short of spectacular. It was only a metre, but to shrug off all the defensive players coming at him and still get that ball down. Class play from Jamie Roberts. Here's an important kick from Freddie Burns. And he makes no mistake about it. It is 24-14. And the Bath can get back into this one very quickly. Another score in the next couple of minutes. And it may well be game on, which is a bit scary to think about, to be honest. Let's milk this clock as much as we can. 4 minutes to play. We've gone high to the left-hand side, and all we can say probably is thank goodness that the King is back very soon. This should be a turnover, shouldn't it? Very slow to break down there, Montpellier. Giving Bath the opportunity to attack again as Burns. Oh, the dummies. Everyone was buying those. Some good last-ditch defence. Ran straight at the defender. Here's Douglas again. And again he breaks 2 or 3 tackles. Could be a turnover tail for Vanua. Buzz it goes. Bellows got the ball. Doesn't want to do it. Oh my goodness me. Oh my word. Joseph going ridiculously high there. And Doris trying to pull him back. You know, let's just finish this one off, classy team. We've done enough. We only needed the win. And it will get us into the next round of Europe. Let's just pop this over. Another 3 points to the tally. Anthony Bello makes no mistake about that. Calmly looks on as the ball sails between the uprights. And Montpellier, not without their scare in the second 40 minutes, make their way to the full-time whistle. 27-14. It always looked in control, but just about sometimes Bath made you think again. They were a good side, and if they had got that try just before half-time, that could have really changed this fixture. Going down at the break, 10 points to 7. It could have been 14-10, and that would have made things different. 2 tries to 3. Maybe we could have gone for the 4th, but I think just winning is enough. Thomas and Roberts the tries. Burns, of course, converting both of them. Before Montpellier, I think a bit more of a complete performance. McDermott, Vincent and Rattiz. How good to see Arthur Vincent scoring a try yet again in a Montpellier shirt. Bello, 3 conversions and 2 penalties to go with it. A good night there for the fly half. It's weird looking at these stats and seeing that we were outdone on possession, outdone on territory, and we made more mistakes, but it was Bath that made them at crucial times. Knock-ons off kickoffs, and just silly errors crept into their game in the first half and stopped them really getting into this match until later, about the half-an-hour mark of the game. Overall, though, Montpellier, too good, big tries, big performances, and now what we want to know is, are we in the next round? And is Mapimpi fit to come back into the team? Let's take a look. Oh wow, we've had quite a bit of a shocker here to finish the European round. Ulster and Glasgow drawing, I think, for the second time this season. I'm sure they were the team that, drew the opening game of our pool when we played Bath and beat them 7-10. Glasgow and Ulster drew that game as well. How bizarre to see them drawing yet again. We are, of course, moving on though. We have 3 pieces of news. Well, that's scary considering no one got injured in that last game. In fact, let's just take a moment to celebrate the fact no one got injured in that last game. Brilliant stuff from us to make it to that next round. Let's check out the news. Right, okay. Right, so Max Malin's been selected for England. And it says this weekend, we'll have a look at the team. 3 different nations. Right. Oh my goodness me. France have taken half of our side. Guadasali, Thomas, Gerardo, Placines, Willemse, and Bello all selected for France. Wow. We really are showing up here. And finally, Wales have taken Rhys Zammit. Interesting. No one wanted poor old Tate. Wallabies, what are you doing? He's been in great form. So the squad looks okay. It looks like these guys like Gerardo, Placines, no one, Bello, they're all okay. They're still here this week, which is good, but, oh, he's back! Oh, yes! Right, get him in. Get him in. Off the bench, I think both of these 2 guys, they can come in. I don't want to lose them again. Right, Heron's got 13 days, 25 for Ralhak. Oh, Petafani, my poor boy. But we'll bring these guys in off the bench. We'll make the changes and we'll bring them in. Do we change anything? Who are we playing? Let's have a look at the table. Racing. Okay. So we will definitely mix up the team for this Racing side down the bottom of the table. 1 win, 1 draw in their season so far against Pau, ironically enough, who are doing very, very well. Let's take a look at this, though. Is there a European fixture? Oh, yes! Ha-ha! We got Toulouse. That's a bit sad. And we play them 2 weeks later. Up against another French side. When I saw all these good teams, Saracens, I mean, I'm going to say Connacht. I know typically they've not been a great side, but in this save, they are doing brilliantly, especially in Europe. All those sides doing very well. Northampton Saints are doing well too. Well, they're not going to be facing us just yet. We will take on Toulouse, and that looks like, yeah, we are at home, which is even better. Last time we beat them 17-0. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games away, though. So we need to keep our team nice and fit, which means we'll be playing B teams, especially against Racing. Bane, where are you? Oh, way down the bottom. Yep, you'll get a B team as well. Asian, where are you? Oh, mid-table. Yeah, we can get a 50-50 team against them. Breve. Oh, no, we played Clermont the game before. That is going to be a huge one to look out for. Breve, where are you? You suck as well. Right, we've got a nice, easy run into this massive doubleheader. Clermont and Toulouse. That is the quarterfinal of European Champions Cup. And then Pau, who are performing way above expectations. And then Toulouse again. Oh my goodness, don't look too far ahead. Next episode, Racing. We're going to rotate. We're going to rest our big guys. And we're going to slowly get Mapimpi and Watson back in this team. Until next time, no thanks for tuning in. Celebrate our European success. And I'll see you for Racing. Until then, take care.